Hello, I'm Sarah Shore, and this is Saturday Morning Discovery. Have you ever thought that you'd like to make a movie? You have to think about that. You like to go see movies, you watch them on television, you watch them on the computer. It's kind of a big process. You don't just wake up one day saying, I'm gonna make a movie. Well, there's a lot of ways that you could make your own movie, and you don't need a lot of tools and you don't need a lot of things in order to do this. How could we do this? Well, if you have a device of some sort, wait a minute, you probably do have a device. It's either a phone or an iPad or a notebook. You could use those. Those will make an excellent tool to make your movie on. So maybe you have an idea. What kind of story? Did you write a story in one of your classes lately? Did you see a movie that you thought, I know a different ending? Or do you have a completely new idea that you've never written down on paper yet? I wonder how we could do that. Okay, so you gotta have actors in your movie. And actors can be lots of different things. You can create your actors, like we did in this other class where we used the model magic to create these forms. And these don't move. You cannot manipulate them and change so basically the movement is like this. This little guy is done with modeling clay. And this modeling clay, you can move it and change it, and you can change his direction and move his head up and down. You can do something as simple as just making a bunch of different pieces of clay and move them as part of a story where they talk to each other and they move. You also have toys that are in your home, and you can just have them move and meet up with different people or different characters. Okay, so you're gonna go and create your story, and you really kind of like wanna start easy. So there's one way to do it, and if you ever watch any animated movie they go through this process of doing a storyboard. A storyboard is little clips, almost like scenes of where they do their movies. So one way to do it is just take a piece of paper, fold it in half, and you have 4 boxes. Now I would do it this way. I would do it straight up like this instead of this way, because when you think about a movie, the movie is going out this way. There are some movies that go up and down, but we're gonna do it where it's wider. So you would draw on each one your story. Now, maybe your story is more complicated as you get going, so you maybe want more. So this one is the same idea, only this time I want 6, and so I'm kind of like folding it in thirds, and now I have 6 spots, so I would do it again. Maybe you need it more. So this is just regular. Fold, 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 fold again, and there you have it. And now you have 8 boxes of landscapes. So each one of these would be part of the story. So here's an example of brainstorming an idea. So I have 2 of my characters. I've got the little face here, this one right here, I'm calling her Baby Face. And then I have this little guy right here, and I'm calling him Little Arms. So they're the main characters of my story. And so I'm writing down this kind of like mini script. I draw the drawings. Each one is a little segment of the script. And it's like you're kind of like setting up the scene of what it might look like. This is one way of doing your design. You might also want to think about the whole complex process. So I put numbers down. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you can convert this into a script. And if you convert it into a script, you might make some changes. You might get some new ideas. I'm going to use these 2 characters. I'm going to use what I call Baby Face, and this one is Little Arms. I draw in each of the boxes a segment of the video. the main idea of each of the boxes creates the story. Now, when you're doing a story, you might want to start thinking about the beginning, middle, and end. And if you want to, you could think of it like a joke. You have to set up the joke. You have to tell the main part of the joke, and then you have the punchline. So the punchline ends up being the last segment of your movie. Okay, so this is part of the script. So I'm gonna read the script and I will follow each of the boxes to let you know where I'm at in the script. I also will identify who is speaking, and I'll try to change the voices a little bit. Babyface, what is wrong? I'm super scared. Ooh. Why are you scared? Moves closer to Babyface. I heard about the new monster at the school. Rexy? Yes, I heard she beat up all the other monsters at her old school. Don't worry, Babyface. I'll stick by you, and if she tries anything, I'll protect you. That's what friends are for. And a sound of thrashing and roaring. Ooh. She's coming. Hide me. I don't want to face her. And then Little Arms moves in front of Babyface. More thrashing. And then Rexy appears. She's much smaller than the other two. She talks very loudly. Hi, I'm Rexy. What do you do for fun around here? And then we'll make a little close-up of this, and Babyface says, Minecraft? Okay, so set design is really open-ended. You want a place that you can stay and keep it fixed. You do not want to break it down, put it back together again, find a spot where you can create your movie and you can devote some time to it. This is not going to be really quick. This is multiple times because you're taking a picture for every movement. So that's what stop motion is, a picture that is linked together. So everything that you do is a picture linked to another picture, linked to another picture. Here's an example. You could create a box environment where your character is in the middle of it. Think about the space behind it. I do recommend you expanding beyond just your frame. This is a small little set for just one little character, but I'm using a bookend to hold my phone. If you have an iPad might work better. It depends on how you want to do this. Having a way to keep your camera up and not have to be messed with is a very important step. So a tripod, a makeshift tripod, something that'll keep it, vertical. So what I'm gonna do is kind of like put a movie together. Don't worry about sound at this time. That's all after the movie is done. Keep in mind, there's lots of different software out there. The one that I'm using is Stop Motion Studio, but there are other programs you can use. The fearful monster. Babyface, what's wrong? I'm super scared. Why are you scared? I heard about the new monster at school. Rexy? Yeah. Don't worry, Babyface. I'll protect you. I'm Rexy. What do you do for fun around here? Minecraft? Well, I hope you learned something new this Saturday morning discovery. Learning something new is always a fun way of exploring your world. I hope you make some movies. I hope you create some characters. I hope to someday get to see them and you get to share them with us here at Southwest School of Art. It's been lots of fun.